This St. Patty's Day is bringing everyone out there good luck so far. We're dialing up some NBA action for you here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Tobias Harris.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Harris and Duran together in the middle. MP is out there with Cunningham, and it's Thompson in at the 3. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
A nice shot by MP.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Pass to Sarr. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
And the basket by MP.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Young. 27 points his last game. Off target with the 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Good. MP's got 9.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots. Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Young against MP. Back to Cunningham. MP, the pass to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
The foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Coulibaly. Davis with a screen on Cunningham. And it's Coulibaly missing. The Pistons have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Stolen by Young. George outside. Pass to Davis. Washington moving the ball around. There's Young with the 3. Knocks down the long K. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
Crisp mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
MP shot is good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
On target from range. Young's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Stan, there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find the mark.
Just 2 to shoot. Back to Cunningham. And Detroit another 3.
And Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Detroit. Pass to Harris. And he banks in the layup.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break. Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Cunningham on the wing. And here's MP from outside. And Detroit another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Davis. And miss after miss right now.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
And let's use this time to take a look at the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
Now here's Davis. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Here's Young. Shoots over Duran. Good D by Duran.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Harris. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Young.
Yeah, we've seen Tobias do this for years. Figure out different ways to score it, including via the free throw line.
And stand the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
And he gets that one.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 13. Connects from downtown. Young's got 11.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards head coach did have a few moments to share with me. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Young with the block. Pass to Sarr. All sorts of time. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Thompson passes to MP. Now Cunningham. Koulibaly defending. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. The man, the myth, the legend, lethal shooter is in the arena tonight.
And I bet there's some Wizards looking to talk to him. He's a shooting guru, a man who can improve anyone's outside form if they're willing to listen.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Whitmore comes in for Sarr. And it's Johnson in for George.
Over his career, we've seen monster assist numbers from Young, so he understands when to kill.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now here's Whitmore. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. MP up top, guarded by Young. Detroit moving the ball around. Thompson outside. To the inside. Duran kicks it out to MP. Jacks up a 3. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
Davis a screen. Young the pass to Davis. And it's Harris with the rebound. Detroit leading by 11. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
To stop the run. And Young, here we go. And he takes it up and lays it in. Young's got 15.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive. This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Outside Whitmore. Back to Young. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 17.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Harris passes to MP. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Young. He takes it in. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Cunningham. Now MP from the arc. Fires in the triple. MP's got 35.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
With the step back. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Harris passes to MP. Cunningham on the wing. Back to MP. Launches it. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Coulibaly. Now Young. Launches a three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Harris. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And Young gets it to go.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Wizards making a change here. Carrington's checked in. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. Robinson, he's checked in for Thompson. And Herter's subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now here's Young. He's got 22.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
And he comes up with a bucket. MP's got 40 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And there's a 3-second violation. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at the Pistons. A fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And checking out Washington, they currently find themselves down in the bottom of the conference. Herter passes to MP. Washington with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. You thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Knocks down the triple. MP's got 43 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And so it's MP making things happen for Detroit. He added to his astounding total of 3. Deciding to change it up. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Here's Carrington. Misses the 3.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Whitmore is out there with Davis. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Riley in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Shots good by Carrington.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
The long-range hit from MP.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
There's the triple. Carrington no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Thompson outside. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Cunningham against Johnson. Washington moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Davis can't hit. Detroit leading by 14. To the middle. Stolen! Left side Carrington. Johnson for 3. Holland with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Here's Carrington. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. MP, a screen on Johnson. A deep 3 from MP. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. The 3. Shot's good by Carrington. Carrington's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Trae Young, he's checked in for Washington. Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. Wizards trail by 15. And here's Carrington. He's got 9. Here's Young. Here's Whitmore outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 tonight. And that one's good. Stewart.
What I love about Stewart, he never backs down. Plays the game with passion that's rare to see.
The foul called on MP. Detroit looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this.
Hello, everybody. Well, you could say that this game hasn't exactly been, competitive.
Let's be real, Ernie. They're getting cooked like street meat. Roadkill.
Yeah, could someone bring me...
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Washington Wizards. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cunningham is out there with MP. And it's Duren in at the center, locking down the middle. And that one drops. Young's got 32 points.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Harris passes to Cunningham. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Davis. Over Harris. Davis misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
With the fadeaway. Sarr pulls it in. And Young has got the ball here for Washington. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. Detroit leading by 21. MP, the pass to Harris. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, plays like that take real poise. Harris didn't let the physical defense get the better of him inside. And with that miss, They're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Young, the pass to Davis. Fader on the way. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, they haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
MP shot is good.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Timeout called, the Wizards. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Koulibaly. Here's Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Duran.
Yeah, well, sometimes Trae Young can seem a little temperamental, but that really just speaks to his passion, and you can't teach that.
And so he makes both from the line. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Outside Davis. And another miss by Washington. Detroit has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. The chosen one. And it's good! He hits another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Sarr with a screen on MP. Young, the pass to Davis. That's in! Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Back to MP. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball. He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Basket counts.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
There's Young with the 3. Detroit. Thompson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Inside. And cutting.
It up. Cade has some hops now.
Here's Young. They can't stop the run with that one.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
A nice shot by MP.
It's been an outstanding
road. It shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Here's Young. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
A deep 3 from MP. It's rebounded by George. And for Washington, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Koulibaly finds Davis, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Harris, and Harris throws it down.
When Harris is cooking like this, get him the ball and clear the way, because he's going to keep his foot on the gas pedal.
Washington moving the ball around. Washington again can't hit.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Back to Cunningham. Cunningham on the wing. MP outside. Cunningham on the wing. Back to MP. Clock at 4. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And there's Cunningham on the assist by MP. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Young, looking to end the run. Good! Another from 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Outside Coulibaly. He puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. MP, the pass to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Thompson's got 10 points.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Davis with a screen on MP. Young from long range. Duran with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Young with it, now guarded by Harris. Oh, got a piece of it. Shot's good by Sarr. Give him 8 points now.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Washington making some changes. Whitmore's checked in for Sarr. Johnson comes in for George. And it's Carrington in for Coulibaly. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Harris. Robinson, he's checked in for Thompson. And Herter's subbed in for Cunningham. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Johnson on the wing. Stewart defends. Johnson passes to Davis. Fires from deep. And Whitmore with the 3.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And stolen by Stewart. To the paint. Back to MP. It's Herter on the wing. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Detroit is shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. They've got Johnson, Cam Whitmore out there with Davis. Then there's Carlton Carrington, and it's Riley in at the small forward. That's the group for Washington right now.
Well, let me tell you, coaches notice hustle plays like that from Stewart. That I can guarantee.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Look, he's got to play smart now. One more foul, and he's gone.
Here's Davis. Pass to Whitmore. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Yep, count it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Carrington. From outside, off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Stewart, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. When you're a 6'8 pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you better have...
Substitution on the court.
Get the perimeter.
Pass to George. Outside Young. Three-pointer. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's MP, and he converts the layup.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the...
Major. And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And at this point in the season, everyone's a little banged up. These teams, no exception.
What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. They're still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cade Cunningham out there with MP. And it's Duren in at the center position. They get it again. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Pistons. MP finds Thompson. The three from MP. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
Here's Johnson, and he banks in the layup.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
You knew they were going to be aggressive, and now you see them executing that.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Young with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Wow, great equalizer there from Young. He has the answer for that three.
Back to MP. From downtown, and another three for Detroit.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Here's Saul, and Saul throws it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Back to MP. Jacks up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 12 in the game.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Now Detroit moving it up. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. The three from MP. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 15.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Young's shot is off.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Harris. Thompson outside. On the wing, MP. Back to Thompson. The Pistons working the ball around now. A nice shot by MP.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here is Davis. His last outing with 20 points. And another miss by Washington. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Now, here is Young. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Pocket 6. That one's off. Still out of sync.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him. Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Here's George. Scoreless thus far. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Johnson can't hit. Pistons leading by 18. To the paint. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The three from Davis. Duren pulls it in. Turin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham passes to MP. A 3-ball. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Washington calls timeout. And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at New York, they're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
And I think for the Pistons, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Now, here's MP. He's got 23. 3-pointer. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Davis with it. Picked up by Harris. George, that's a 2-pointer. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And Thompson kicks to Harris. Drills it from outside. Harris has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Young passes to George. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Young. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Thompson. And here's MP for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. MP's got 29 in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
On the wing, George. Johnson down low. Covered by Cunningham. Sarr gets the bucket.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, catch and flush in one motion. Duran presents a big target out there.
And stolen by MP. Lets the 3 fly. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much up lane. You can't get in AD's way.
MP, that's for 2. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's Young. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's just too much skill there on display by Young. He finesses the bucket even while taking that kind of hit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Gill is checked in for Alexander Sarr. Koulibaly comes in for Keyshawn Jordan. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Johnson. And a switcher also for Detroit. Hollins checked in. And Tim, the improvement for the Detroit Pistons keyed by acquiring veteran floor spacers. You must like that aspect, am I right?
Yeah, I love that, Kevin. The fact that they have a star offensive player and they went out and added guys that can create more space for their best player, and also they become a great defensive team.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Shot clock at 5. Young for 3. Rebound, Detroit.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
And here's MP for 3. Offensive rebound, Harris. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now, here's MP. He's got 36. Cunningham finds MP. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Young, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers. But not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here.
And good, he hits it again.
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
GA, it seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season.
And historians might have guessed that the most 40-point games in a year was from Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign. It will be hard to match 63 games of 40 or more, but this young fella just might do it.
Easiest work of the night for Duren. He barely had to elevate.
Pass to Gill. The three. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. 56 seconds left to play here in the first. And Davis now top of the key. Carrington in the corner. Offline with his 3. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Davis. Now Young. Second chance shot. Bucket is good. Davis has got 9.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
The Pistons on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Now Duren. MP looking around. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And with the clock almost...
And so it's MP making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. And he... Pistons. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Cunningham comes in for Kevin Huerter. And MP subbed in for Marcus Sasser. And here's MP for 3. Cans it from downtown. MP's got 50 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Whitmore is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Davis in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And so it's Washington with it. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Russell. Back to Whitmore. Now here's Davis. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Holland. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Holland's got his first 2 points of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Cunningham kicks to MP. And it's sent back by Russell. Koulibaly against Thompson. And stolen by MP. Pass to Stewart. Over Whitmore. Again, the Pistons score.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
Young's checked in for Washington. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with the win.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Well, that's got to be an area of concern in this one. If they are able to dominate the boards again, it could be a repeat of the last meeting.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Wizards put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. They get a hand on it and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Looking now at some numbers for Cade Cunningham.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Alexander Saw, he's checked in for Whitmore. Tobias Harris is checked in for Detroit.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Looking to end the run. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 8 points.
Well, you could see Trae Young right there feeling out where the defense was, and then he found that pocket in the mid-range, and he rose up and knocked it down. Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's Saw. Kept alive by Washington.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
MP with the bounce pass. Cunningham passes to MP. The kick out to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. That one is good. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he is a guy who typically needs the ball in his hand, so it's good to see Cunningham as a catch-and-shoot option.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul. And so it's the Detroit Pistons able to put on a show for the Asians. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll return shortly.
Hey, folks, thanks for...
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball. Really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And let's turn our attention... Thanks for joining us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons and for the Wizards. They've got Anthony Davis. Whitmore is out there with Coulibaly. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Russell in at the 2 spot. Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
When Davis goes to the rim full force, he punishes a defense.
And here's LeVert. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Carrington with the ball. Now Russell. Pass to Davis. The Wizards working the ball around now. And that one's good, Whitmore.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And it's Carrington missing. Here's Holland. Whitmore defending. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
They double him with MP. Russell finds Koulibaly. No good with the triple. Pistons have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. The 3 from MP. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And the foul called on MP. That's his... Calls timeout. Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
Herter against Johnson. And he lays it straight in.
That wingspan of Johnson helps him score around the rim. It's about 6'10", which is very good for a wing.
A nice shot by MP.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Young's shot is off.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And good! There's another.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Young drives in, and he gets it to go. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Young sneaking into the lane right there, showing you he's a legitimate 3-level scorer.
And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Davis. Here's Young. Connects again from distance.
And he shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
The shot by George, wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And here's MP for 3. And the Pistons another 3.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pistons.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Young for three. It's hauled in by Stewart. So it's the Pistons now. MP kicks to Holland. MP passes to Holland. Back to MP. Here's the three. And again, Detroit with the three.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.